Congratulations! You made it! That's right, you are here with Habbage. We're about to play some hardcore vanilla Minecraft. This is the spot where you want to be, so sit tight, get comfy, grab a snack, maybe a cool or warm beverage, depending on your local weather, and prepare to watch. We're hopefully going to do some biome finding, not just hunting, biome finding today, right? We'll see how that plays out, but well, excuse me. At the moment, we have a little bit of just here and there cleanup stuff to do. So let's throw a box here, because honestly, I don't know. We do have a lot to do. It may be a bit before we really get out on the road. Yeah. Tools. Goodies. That's all pretty well jammed full. We're going to have to get more food too, because if we're here and it's all set up, I'd rather not use the stack that we've got in case we get stranded somewhere. Skulls to put away. It's really these things. I should have left this over at the enchanting dealie. We can take them upstairs, right? Let's go do a few of these things. I'm also considering, do we want to put the... Oh, we should grab more of those purple banners. Do we want to put more skulls down in the basement of the barn where we hung the banners and things? I don't know. Not sure how I feel about that. Alright, what I was thinking though was maybe we put these boots out here. And the reason I grabbed these, aside from anything else, gear-wise, on our adventure, was I don't have Frostwalker. I know it helps for like walking on magma blocks, particularly. I don't really like having it freeze the water. I'd rather just swim. Swimming is fast. It's good. And it works pretty well for us. This is a thing. You know what? Let's make a swap. Can have pork for a while. Alright, is there anything else that really goes up here? Do we have chests? I think we've got more in the goodie box. We certainly have wood downstairs we could use. Alright. Let's get to putting these things away. So we're going to make at least another potion box and another flight, as opposed to... Oh man, we got to do a potion episode at some point too. So maybe we won't fly in this episode. Sorry for the teaser, but I guess we have these. Just grabbed up. I don't know. I really want to try to get that biome done. So we are low on potions, but not impossibly so, and we could always cook more up before whenever we next fight dragons. Right now we don't even have tiers for that kind of stuff. So do want to store... I have a set of pearls in there. Do I want... Was that pearls? Also there. That'll get us done. realize how many different like decision-making things we're going to go into this. We can swap all these things back. I guess we can just about, if not get everything here. Alright, we know we have more pearls. There. That is not end stuff. Bricks. Fancy bricks. Steps and things. Now, I don't know if we've done... Oh, we did do stained glass separate right there. So, wondering if we'd done an entirely different stained glass area. Someday we may... we'll probably do colored stained glass for a variety of projects. Sea lanterns. What did I do with end rods? I know I have them somewhere. Did they get their own area? Are they with snow? Ooh. Maybe they're just upstairs. We'll tell ourselves they are. Those I think are upstairs as well. That can go upstairs. All those. The item frame, yeah, we'll take that as well. So, big question becomes, and the first thing I think we want to do is, oh, you know what, we need more than that anyway, because we'll want to make a double chest for Shulker Boxes, at least, and that's not going to do it. Wait, if we're going to do that, then this doesn't, I was thinking about putting it right there, but, what we could do, I don't think I put this for any other reason than to interact with a cauldron, right? I don't, and, oh, wow, look at that. I thought there was going to be water all over the place. I really thought I needed a bucket. All right, so if we do there, then all the random bits, which honestly, they should go somewhere else, but I don't think I want that down here. All right, now that is a pretty sight. Okay, the rest of these. We'll hang on to those. We've got an extra chest now. Great. I think that came out of the goodie box. We should maybe make a few more. Although increasingly less important now that we have shulkers. Okay, let's go upstairs, drop off what we have here of gold, diamonds, chorus fruit, all that stuff. Item frame. Let's look there. And I don't know if we have other frames just laying around, but kind of like them there. That and that. We do have popped chorus fruit, which brings us back to the items. Okay, now Is that all our various? And that's bone meal. We have a white dye, but let's, or gray, not even a white dye. Let's get some white. I guess we can take this downstairs now. So this is kind of what I envision for our organization. We'll likely keep animal yellow for now. We're not so overwhelmed with tools or anything like that. We'll have 2 reds for potions, 1 for fire and water, which is pretty much what this has become at the moment, or is currently loaded for. And that's kind of our overworld batch, right? We'll make another red one that'll be our dragon fights with strengths and slow falls. Just have that loaded up and ready to go. So that's 2. Then we need 2 orange boxes. The one for wings and rockets, and the other for TNT. And obviously one of those is going to be much better loaded when we come out of this. So that accounts for these 7, right? If we cared to, well, I don't know that we're really going to change all this, and what that may ultimately lead to is that we have a second toolbox, right? So let's start putting these out so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. So we would have blue or some other color with 3 boxes, 3 rows of boxes. And then probably what I would do is have another row of 3 of the same. And think about, like, I don't know, when we're going to get quartz or something, if we just want to pre-sort our inventory, and then we'll have the flexibility, depending on the kind of trips we're doing and gathering and all that kind of stuff, we can back this off. If it's mainly stone, but we've got a lot of other stuff, yeah, we have all the stone, or the 1 or 2 types of blocks that make up the bulk of it here, the 3, and that would kind of be the, gravel and diorite, andesite, granite blocks, those kind of things in 3 boxes, of the same color, and that would allow us to fill up, and then another set where 1 could be for the ores, 1 could be for coal, and 1 could be for mob loot. Whatever the case may be, but it gives us a lot more flexibility to have a lot of volume, less and less, and we could do 2 and 2 and 3 individuals. We could do however we want to do it, Start with a few rows of the same colors and then switch out. But it is a nice situation to be in. I think in order to plan this out, let's try... I take it back. Let's make the ones that we know we need. So we know we need another 3, right? And we may switch those 2 now. So I don't know why we have honeycomb. If we did that, we're gonna need yellow dye and a red dye. Should give us 2 orange. which means that we probably have another orange die somewhere that I just haven't used and have now lost. But we got an orange shulker box. In fact, let's, before we make this any worse, don't I have a die box? It was brown, right? Over here, maybe? Is it upstairs? That's the first slime we've had to deal with. That's kind of nice. Phantom membranes. Man, it's been a while since we've had after that constant battling with them. What did I swear we used brown dye to mark the dye chest. But now I have completely lost it. Oh, we can put this way. And we can put these away. Maybe just past worlds? I'm sure we've got some other odds and ends of dye, though, right? Here. Right in front of my face. And we're too full of stuff. But ooh, see what this gets us. And then we can use those up if we need to. Well, it's a white dye. No real surprise there, though. A few more of those. Okay, now we need another red. Have that. And what I was thinking here was, and maybe we should make, I don't know, 2 goodies, or we just put these kinds of things back in. I really want an extra one of those too. Pink. Let's make pink. Promoted. Pink, you are going to be our new goodies. I guess I didn't really need that. Meant to do this. Oh, this is going to be painful, though. Okay. The bed can go right in. I'm trying to make the distinctions here. That's too many. I'll keep one those on hand. Alright, so that's kind of tools. Oh, pink, you already have that stuff. It's alright, because I kind of want to switch beacons out of white. And white... what says beacon better than brown? Brown for beacons. Beacon, 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 beacon. Do that for a second. That. Alright, now this is good for consumable goodies. And I'm putting... A crafting table is probably just... Oh, it wouldn't fit, right? Okay, extra totems, enchanted golden apple, extra apples, and all these things are pretty good stuff. The iron and the carved pumpkins go together if we ever want to make golems. Streamlights if we just need more light while we're working on something. Wood is always good to have. And crafting table. Well, these will kind of sort themselves as we go. Alright, so now... Oh, where are we at? Making a TNT box doesn't really help our space concerns here, but that will, and they'll go away as soon as we leave this area, so not huge concern there. Alright, so rocket box is done, and just checking the rockets. I don't think we had been carrying any twos. Looks all good. Alright, perfect. We are loaded up on rockets. We may name these. I don't know if I can, but I would like to name all of those. Did we have more TNT? Nope. Okay. That answers that. These are done. Now, the rest of the tools. Do we do it like this, where we just make everything here regular tools, and we can even get some of these things that we talked about as maybe making goodies. They could go down here. The first row I can see filling up are picks, right? They're the ones that you use the most. And then right after that come shovels. If you end up digging out gravelly mountains or sand area, desert or anything like that, those two can get you can use a whole bunch if you're working on a project and then just go repair where you don't have to bounce back and forth. And now that we have, now that we effectively could head out and go, okay, we're going to bring these 2 boxes and some rockets and everything else goes to inventory boxes. We leave everything else at home. Then we can fill a whole bunch of shulkers. So, I want to leave those for just a sec. So then this becomes weapons. A fishing rod. The fishing rod is kind of, I guess it's more of a tool. Maybe. And I'm going to pull those because I think we have some pearls and goody consumables, and it's not a bad place for them. Right? And this could fill up eventually. We may have just a sponge box, right? Depending on how long we go and how many temples we find. This is, I apologize if this isn't as exciting as flying around looking for inventory, or for inventory. Water breathing. It is kind of exciting to me. For one thing, I've never had this level of shulkers to be able to try to manage this. I may be overcomplicating it and setting us up for challenges down the road. I don't know. I think I'd rather have an extra fire res, and then is there anything else in here? Now that we've done all the potions, we may still need to pull when we get to how did we get here, but slow, 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 and strength. Strength. All right. So now we have 8. Okay, well that is what we've got there. These are not going to change at all for sure, and I think these are done for now. And we'll need to pull out the rocket box, but I need to name them though. Dang it! To whatever extent I can. You know what that guy means, though, guys. Just what you always wanted. We're gonna need to. Can I name these on an anvil? Do I have? I do have an anvil, right? We just looked at it. I don't know. Boom. That's so much better than name tags. Alright. Potions. We got these. So that one's wings. That one's TNT. right. Those would seemingly make pretty good sense, right? And these become weapons and tools. Wait, that one I already had named, right? Toolbox. Goodie box is the one that needs to change. We just need to swap them, but that's a level, right? So no big deal. Alright, that was all of them, right? And this is the... Oh, why can't I? Hope this is right. Weapons, weapons. And stuff. We should take a look at our book, too. As long as we're here wasting time. Projects. We need a big update. Did we, Wow, that's crazy. It is exactly a month later when I'm recording this. All right, so 11, 17, 21. Projects. Cast. Do we want to add another project? I mean, I guess the one that we're on. I think that kind of catches it all, right? Those are the ones that we're working on, so we'll use those. Builds. What did we have? Well, turtles we kind of did too. We didn't do like a good turtle sanctuary. Tree farm. I guess we were just gonna improve tree farm. So. And pastures. I don't know if I want to call it that, but kind of the outbuildings and we talked about the horse breeding area with potentially llamas as well in a different kind of environment, right? They're not really barn-dwelling animals. They would be trade animals. So, and I would like to do those before I do any kind of like a house. Oh, okay. Is that it for that page? All right. Well, we know. Well, at least we'll try. When we come back in a month and I have no idea what I'm talking about. There we go. Outbuildings. Coops. Maybe an expanded goat yard kind of thing. Although that would be really tough because they can jump. Um, I don't know. Those kinds of things around the barn. So I don't. I guess the next one is of a real big nature, but it's still down the road. But some of you guys have heard me talk about it before, and it would go, I think, after we finish everything HCMC related, so a long way from now, would be a Enderman XP farm. Those look really cool, and I would like to give that a crack with y'all. So, see, but definitely risks life and limb to try to pull it off. So, oh wait, no, cancel. We're just done. We don't want to permanently stop it, but now we can go back through and see how far we've come. Right, the barn is a checked off. Um, the lightning villager was fun. That was a good activity. We've done that. We've respawned the dragon. We've done the drowned farm and the trident. And yeah, that was kind of decorate the tree farm. So that was more true to it back in. So one big build, and the builds take a lot more time, right? I mean, that was a good couple weeks out of this month since. Now I don't know when this first page was. We should always date these like we have now. So we'll use that going forward. But that was fun. And we will put it back in its place where we've always got it with us. We can check. Okay. Now, that is the weapon box. That is the toolbox. Those are correctly named. No. Here. Tools and weapons. And then these two are gonna be goodie box gear. And now those two go up. And then are we? Oh, see, this is the problem. Now we've got an odd again. But perhaps that's where this starts to come in. We would more likely need to build a bridge in. Oh, and this is the beacons, not the. So we'd more likely need to build the pathway just on a whim, like okay, we gotta go here. So let's get the stones out of the cobble and build out from there. The beacon we obviously want to have with us at all times, and the animal box. That's where you come across something random and are like, okay, I need a name tag. We may be done with all the advancements. Oh no, I gotta goodie box gear. We'll get this. Boom. Oh, I'm excited. So a little less claustrophobic. So, 4/9 of our hauling capacity goes into carrying those. I'm kind of rethinking what I just said, and I do kind of think 223 might be the way to go. So let's put some blues down here. And what then do we want our alt color to be of high volume? Lime, maybe. Maybe lime is the way to go. It's bright. It's not real great in the plains or something like that, but most of the time when we're doing gathering stuff, we're going to be in the nether, a desert, gravelly mountain, or underground, right? So bright colors work best. I think lime, so we would want 5 more lime dyes. We have 1. I think that's white and green. Let's cook some cacti. Go upstairs. By the way, how much time have we... It's been 40 minutes. I wonder if anybody's listening to me ramble. But to me, this is the kind of stuff I would eat up. If you're making a playthrough or a Let's Play series and you're wondering what to cut, what to leave, watching how other people manage their inventory and how they deal with it, that stuff I absolutely can't get enough of. Can I see your... Did we name you? I don't know if it's just hidden or not. Not a question for today. So we'll do 5 more limes. So we'll have 2 rows of lime, 2 rows of blue. That'll give us 2 bulk kind of options. And then, maybe slide these over and have those for random low volume stuff or stuff that we know is just getting dumped in and going to need to be sorted manually. And we'll evolve it over time. Maybe we only need 3, but that's where the overflow chest is. And if you ever really have a big project, you just bring out your big boys. You don't need to worry about sorting, or you just grab a variety and go. I'm so happy to have that flexibility, though. Boom. We got lime. We'll let the rest of that cook up. No problem there. We're going to come down and make up the rest of our lime boxes. Two, 3, 4, 5. Two, 3, 4, 5. All right, so this kind of gives us a current loadout. Now, let's go back up for a green dye. And what do we have for lapis? I don't know. Not sure what we need, but cook faster. We can do greens, though. So I think from here, I'm just going to try to work towards building out even numbers of overflow, right? The blues got a bit ahead of everybody else. But we can do... I don't think I still have a green. That's the original green. So we can do 5 more greens and just have 6 green shulker boxes waiting and ready to go. And I don't know, some of you guys that have already played Snapshot and stuff may know, does any of the, whatever they are, the pouches or bags or whatever they were talking about, do those offer more carrying for shulker boxes? Because we're at the limit. All we can ever do is fill up this box and our own inventory, right? So we can effectively double that if if you're going mining and load up all of these on picks or whatever, you could go and with just a little bit of wiggle room, fill a number of boxes with whatever your material is. That's not a big deal. We only have one blue, but we do have a cyan. Let's try to make the difficult ones here, right? So I'm just gonna make a bunch, and that's all we need there. I say difficult. That may not be fair. It's just combined color dyes, right? And sounds like Garbage Man is here. Apologize for that background noise. You guys should be well used to that now. And then what we'll do is swap, because why not? Oh, swap this with that. So we got options. And I guess after having said that, why not white? We've got white dye right here in our hands. Oh, because I already have white. I had white for the dye right in the stuff. Oh, man. So now what do we do with that? That was a little bit of a goof. I guess we just deal with it for now. When we get more shulkers, note I said when, not if, because we'll go back. And I'm gonna dump all the dye stuff in here for now. Someday we'll sort it all back out, but for right now it's pretty handy. All right, well there's where we stand. We've got extra overflow on the blues, a number of different options of colors that we can use: lime, green, cyan, white, in addition to blue, and then we have a few unallocated colors that just make for random sorting in the field. Where when we get back, we don't have to go digging through every box. Boy, oh boy, that makes it's a warm and fuzzy. That's I don't know. It's tough to describe, but it's that same thing. You talk about every once in a while. Like, it's a pain to do house cleaning or clean your room or any of that kind of stuff. But when you're done, you feel so good about it. You're like, oh yeah, I can take on the world. I feel awesome. Let me have some friends over. Let me do something I hadn't otherwise planned on doing, just because my space feels great and ready for anything, and I want to share that feeling with others. I don't know. That's a little ranty or rambly, I guess. Okay, this is something to watch out for, though. We tripped up on a tool, but we're loaded here. So tools. And then I need to get the flight box, and I need the gearbox for a bed. Bed? I'm not too worried about kind of pearls or buckets or any of that kind of stuff. I don't see a reason for any of that. I guess we can take a bucket. I guess we could take the water bucket. That would be if the wing somehow broke or, whatever freaks out and we're falling like a stone. You can always try to catch the bucket of water and save yourself. Pearls are the same deal, but whatever. We're good. We'll carry this with us, ready to go. And then I needed my axe from here. And we want the fortune axe, not the silk touch. Not that it matters, except in the case of melons. All right. Goodies. Okay, we got full load of food. We got torches. We've got a bed. We pulled out the box, but we didn't get wings or anything out. Wings, and we'll pull a couple sets of rockets. Might as well put them on. We can see our Hawaiian print shirt. Yeah, we're a luau habage. This is that time when you're like, all right, what am I forgetting, right? And we want to always make sure we have that ender chest so we can. Yeah, all this does us no good if we leave the ender chest at home. I think we're packed. So the next question is, thank you, Garbage Man. We're going to wrap up here real quick, regardless of the time. It is 52 minutes. So in the break, I'm going to think about where do we want to head, how do we want to make the next set of progress, but we'll do that when we come back. Until then, you guys take care, stay awesome, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.